His name's Louis Godfrey.
And he's Allan Coe.
And you're watching Real Talk.
Now, my dad, he never taught me how to fish or do anything remotely manly, really.
Well, mate, that's why I thought I'd take the opportunity, show you the ropes of fishing, and then in the process, make you my fishing protege.
Now, Allan and I have been fishing together for a few months now, and I really feel like my inner Huckleberry Finn is being slowly released.
Huckleberry Finn, he caught fish, mate, you don't.
Well, I did say slowly, Allan.
Very slowly.
Well, anyway, are you ready to hear our fish of the week?
Yep, I'm pretty excited actually, looking forward to it.
Well, it is the sea bream.
What? That couldn't be any more boring, mate.
Allan, the sea bream is the Toyota Corolla of fish. It's the fish that looks the most like the fish. The same way the Corolla runs our society, the bream keeps our ecosystem running.
You know what? I'm sure lots of people have caught it as their first fish.
I mean, well, exactly. It was my first fish as well. Which makes it the ideal species to make our first episode about.
Oh, all right. So what happens now? I suppose we've got to go out and catch one of these mundane sea bream.
Well, exactly. And along the way, we're going to learn the works of this simple creature. By the end of this episode, Al, you're going to be thinking like a bream. You might even be acting like one.
Well, you know what, Louis? Lucky for you, I might know someone who knows a thing or two about these sea bream.
Well, let's meet him then. Now, Mr. Raleigh, you're a student studying marine biology.
Yeah, that's right.
So, from my understanding, that means you study fish. So, tell me, how many fish do you study every day?
Well, that's a bit of an interesting question. We don't always study fish. One day it could be a prawn, the next could be a crab.
I see.
Well, Mr. Raleigh, can you tell us a little bit more about this apparently exciting sea bream?
Yes, of course. It's your standard mesopredator of the ocean's ecosystem. Interestingly enough, it actually changes gender as it matures.
Oh,
I see. Now, just for example, if one was trying to seek this bream, where could I locate it?
The ocean.
ah, of course. Now, do you like to catch fish yourself, Mr. Raleigh?
Not particularly. It's kind of against my philosophy as someone whose whole future career is going to be nurturing fish
Not
populations. But if I were a fisherman, I'd still probably not go for a bream. They're not great eaters.
I see. And does it hurt the fish at all?
To catch it or to cook it?
Both.
Yes. Yeah, I would say it would hurt.
Well, there you go. Listen, have you got any last hints or tips for us before we head out and try and catch this massive bream?
Yeah, it's really not that hard, guys. I've seen many a bream caught on a chicken nugget. Just cast your line out at about a medium depth, put some proper bait on there, and you'll be good to go.
Oh, Mr. Raleigh, look, the TV is on.
Have you been feeling sad lately? Has life been getting you down? Are you feeling the crushing weight of your complacency in a capitalist colonial system which places profit over people? Try Kentley Sea Bream, an all-natural cure. Think of all the wonderful things you can do. Smell the sea bream. Fight the sea bream. Play with the sea bream. Get dirty with the sea bream. Smell the sea bream. In that order. Fry it up to make a delicious meal for the entire family. Guaranteed to make your husband say, yeah, it was all right. Don't believe us? Here's David Cooper from Princess Charlotte Seafood, an expert on fish, to convince you. So what can you tell us about sea bream?
Quite a plentiful fish. It's one of those bread and butter type fish where most people can catch it.
Excellent. In that case, where would you place sea bream on a tier list of fish?
On my personal list, it's quite a way down because I have eaten a lot and experienced a lot of fish. So some days, if I'm going okay when I'm catching fish, I will actually throw them back.
If you buy now, you can get a wide assortment of fish posters. Queensland seafood, Queensland prawns, fishes of the sea. But wait, there's more! Call now and you can get your father's approval. Call at 1300 555 135. That's 1300 555 135. Don't miss this chance.
Side effects may include dizziness, nausea, fainting, drowsiness, sweating, rashes, diarrhea, fatigue, constipation, headaches, memory problems, hair loss, weight gain, cognitive dysfunction, itching, psychosis, blurred vision, loss of appetite, dry mouth, vomiting, liver failure, high blood pressure, swelling, sepsis, heart failure, death.
Well, I don't know about you, Alan. Well, that sold it to me.
Mate,
We need to catch this brim.
that ad gave me the heebie-jeebies.
Well, personally, that ad opened up my eyes to the thousands of possibilities of the brim. What should we do with ours when we catch it?
Hopefully we don't catch one, but if we do, how about we go catch and release? I don't want to eat it.
Well, personally, I was thinking maybe we could do something a bit more fun. Maybe we could just take it and just...
Hold that thought!
Oh, bloody hell! Security!
I am the security, Louis. Now, come with me, boys, as there is much to learn. I am here to make sure these two fishermen here know what a sea brim actually looks like, by making sure that they know what a sea brim doesn't look like. This is the game show portion. Welcome to Name That Fish.
Name that fish!
Alan, alright, fish number one. Please tell me what this fish is.
What is a clownfish?
Yes, Alan, that is a clownfish. Louis, this is your first fish.
Ooh. Is that a brim?
No.
Actually, we were looking for the flame snapper. That's flame snapper with 2 P's.
2 P's.
Alan, here is your next fish.
You know what? I'm going to lock in A, goldfish.
Yes, exactly right, Alan. That is a goldfish. Louis, here is your next fish.
Oh. Is that a shrimp?
No,
Are you
Louis,
kidding
we
me?
were actually looking for the mahi-mahi. Alan, lucky last.
You know what? I'm going to lock in B, goldfish.
Yes!
Yes!
That is a goldfish, Alan. And Louis, if you would do me the honours of naming your final fish.
Ooh. That's a crab.
We were actually looking for the yellow long-nosed butterfly fish. Call yourself a fisherman, do you? Honestly. Anyway, that is all we have time for in this segment, and at least now this pair know what not to look out for. Thank you for playing. Name that. Say it with me. Fish!
Well, that was interesting.
Sure was. It was great to see so many different fish.
Well, I think it's about time we go catch one.
Let's do it. Day for it, Louis.
It's a day for what, Alan?
You know, today's the day we're going to catch that big, beautiful, magnificent brim.
I guess today is a day for it then. Alan, why aren't they biting?
Well, firstly, Louis, we've only been fishing for 4.5 minutes. And secondly, you haven't even cast your line in. The tide's coming in now, so there should be a heap of fish coming through.
Well, Alan, if you say there are fish on the way, I might go grab the barbecue.
Nah, mate, nah, let's just do catch and release. They don't taste very good, brim, anyway. Louis! How am I ever going to create my fishing protege if all he wants to do is eat the fish? Maybe he won't be the world's greatest fisherman like I always hoped. Maybe I won't achieve anything with him at all.
Oh! Louis! Alan! What is it, Alan?
Mate, something huge on here.
Oh, we're eating good tonight!
Mate, I think this is bigger than a brim. This is probably the biggest fish I've ever had.
Feel it,
Hang on, mate, now, listen, I've got to concentrate here.
I just want to feel its strength.
Okay, mate, now I've got to focus.
Please, Alan, I never catch anything
Louis,
good. Please.
I'll let you hold on to it, but I need you to get it straight back
Right,
to me,
please.
okay? Hold on to it tight.
Oh, it's a strong bugger.
Okay, mate.
Oh, I feel
hand
it
it back.
straight.
Hand it back.
It's a
You're
strong
doing a great
little
job.
bugger.
Hand it back here, buddy.
Oh,
hand it back.
oh,
Hand it back.
oh, oh.
Alan, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, mate. It just slipped out of my hands. Please forgive me.
Come here, you little freaking shit!
Well, I'd say that went pretty successfully, Alan.
Listen, that's absolute rubbish, Louis. They're not even going to get this show off the ground. The producers are going to cancel it. That was totally unprofessional.
Alan, you don't understand, mate. I've never felt so much power in my life. The brim on the end of that line must have been at least 100 kilograms.
Louis, that was no brim, mate. That was a huge fish. That was a leviathan. It was just massive. I couldn't believe it. And then you drop it in the ocean. Gone. We missed out on some record.
Well, Alan, leviathan or not, we put ourselves out there, and it's all that matters.
I disagree with you on this one, buddy. No way.
Well, that's all we have time for. You've been watching Real Talk, and I'll catch you later.